good morning YouTube, and welcome to the channel of dreams. I'm only playing. Welcome to the channel. We're off on the street triple this morning. Bank holiday Monday morning here in England. It is a couple of minutes to wait, and I'm meeting Morphy rides again, Ainsworth rider, a Moto Kawasaki UK derrick, in now what has become the infamous lay-by, when I managed to put diesel in the DR and get from the garage to here somehow, which is probably about 5 miles, 6 miles. Here we have the parking sign. Is there anybody going to be here? Oh, there's a gather of bikes there. Looks like I'm the last one to arrive. Well, they're all here. Good morning. Morning. Tyre pressure problems, that's all I'm going to say. Still don't think I've got enough in that back, but feels alright, but I just cut that pump of mine. I tried to get 42 in that back tyre.
Oh, good idea.
Put it in gear, Adam. Right, we're off. We're off YouTube. Got Derek behind me. Morphy's in front. Ainsworth is in front of me. Morphy's leading the pack on one of his magical mystery tours. Hope this microphone's alright. Bought a dead cat. Never had a dead cat on it before, but decided to get one, see if it's any better with the wind noise. So I'm not sure where we're going. I know we think we're heading for Caton first on the back roads, then up to the bridge, and then anyone's guess then. Butter tubs was mentioned in Hawes, so we'll see how far we get. I'm going to have to leave these lads to it about midday, 1 o'clock, something like that, and get back if these lads are out for the day. Well, this is it. This is the NC 500 crew. The NC 500 test run, practice run. Morphy's on the Africa Twin. First time I've seen the Africa Twin. Seen it on many a video, but first time he's been out on it when we've all been together. Ainsworth. Who's on the NC 700X, 750, sorry, NC 750X. I'm on the Street Triple, as you know. And Derek has a Kawasaki Z1000 SX, lovely bike. They're all lovely bikes. But it's the first time I've met Derek. Nice chap. When I stopped recording already. I think I'm still recording, still flashing. Thought I weren't recording then. I heard a whistle or a bleep of some sort. This is Derek's first time around these roads. Stunning views up here to Sedburn. It's a nice day. It weren't quite mesh jacket weather, but I thought about it, but I'm glad I didn't. It's definitely a lovely morning though. Chap up to. Bit of a mad manoeuvre that, weren't it? I'm guessing there'll be plenty of bikes out this morning. Seen a couple already in the few filling station and what have you. Mine's probably the one bike out of them all that's not ideal for doing the tour, doing the NC 500, but that's comfortable. It's a comfortable bike, and I've got my panniers now and get a roll bag, I'll be fine. Won't see any problems at all. Look at this YouTube, absolutely stunning. Gonna treat you to some nice roads today. Out for the sheep. What's this idiot doing? Well, this intelligent chap in the blue Fiesta decided it'd be a good idea to throw the brakes on without doing any sort of signalling, then put the hazard lights on, and when Morphy sort of gestured for us all to pass him and Morphy had moved out to the right to pass him, he swung right into this little lane. So obviously then Morphy had to explain what he'd done was dangerous and educate him politely on the error of his ways. And we went on our way. And God knows what he was up to at this point. It looked like he was pulling something out of a bag. But anyway, we weren't sticking around to see what the idiot was up to, and off we went and left him to it. God knows what all that was about. Oh, Jesus Christ. We might cut that out of the video. I think he'd put his hazards on or something, and Morphy thought he was stopping. I mean, why you'd put your hazards on and turn like that, never know. Because Morphy was obviously, come on, come past. Went to go past, and the bleeding lad turns right. Knobhead. Anyway, let's get back to the scenery. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? Well, Sheepit Road. Sheep everywhere. Do do do. Adventures with Morphy. Well, Morphy rides again, but it should be Adventures with Morphy. It's always an adventure with Morphy. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, so the first stop is Curtin. We'll probably, we've all got flasks, and I've not. But I've got a couple of drinks with me, and a banana and a sandwich. I mean, we're all keeping our distance. When we stopped off the bikes, maintaining the social distancing. But as you know, lockdown has now been eased slightly and we can get out on our bikes. Decided to get out, whether you agree with the group of 4, I don't know, but like I say, I've seen a lot of bikes out in big groups. Be a test for the dead cat. Right, it's a bit windier here. Pick the speed up a little bit. Not a cloud in the sky. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday it was windy, cloudy. We're getting a little bit of rain, not a lot, but a little bits of drizzle. I mean, last night brightened up, got to maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. Yesterday afternoon it got bright, and yeah, it was I sat in the back garden last night for, well, not last night, but in the late afternoon and the early evening for a couple of hours. So it definitely changed. Forward to something to drink, actually. Nice brew. watching a couple of YouTube videos last night. Watched the Norman rider. Poor chap, he'd done all his cleaning and servicing on the bike. Had the header pipes off, all the exhaust off, give it all a good clean and polish, cleaned all the engine up, painted it. Oil and filter change, couple of other bits and bats. Went out for a ride on it. I'm not sure if he was out on it yesterday. It looked a better day than yesterday, to be honest, but been out for a ride on it over the weekend and ended up an oil pipe going on it, and all that nice new oil's now all over the front of the engine and the bloody headers. The joys of motoring, eh? Joys of motorcycling. Not a cheap hobby, is it, ladies and gents? Not a cheap hobby at all. Well, I've been getting about 130 mile, round about that, before the light comes on this bike, so I reckon it's probably pushing it good for 150 mile. Get this knobhead straight out. Should be about 10 tanks of fuel for the NC 500. I'm wondering if we're going to go up cow crap. We are going up cow crap. Swally. Now coming into Swally. The Forest of Bowland. It's all nice round here. Once you get out here, no matter what road you're on, all nice. Derek will be loving it. These roads, not been on them before. Soaking it all in. I do every time I come on them anyway. Sawley Abbey, the ruins of Sawley Abbey. He's got to watch for anything coming over this bridge. So any milk tankers or something like that. And we're in the Nationals. Off goes Morphy, not hanging about. a nice road, this. Nice little twisty road. Morphy's probably seen none of it. Holden Clough. James got his ticket on. Can't see me gesturing to him. Oh, smell of fresh air. Waving back at him. There we go, we've sussed it. Bit of roadkill. Got my earplugs in, but I can't remember what they called. They weren't cheap, Moto or something or another. I'm thinking about getting a set of them custom fit guards, I think, that everybody else seems to go on about. Because these, I don't know. This one I'll get blasting down the motorway to get here. It's like I've got ringing in my ear now. Tinnitus or whatever, every time I hit a bump I can hear it. So I don't think they're doing that much of a good job anymore. Seemed to be alright when I first got them, which is odd. Bit of stone then, something felt a bit weird. So what can I call this then? The last little out well, that the Three Amigos did, called it the Free Vloggers, but I have to think of something else. To think of a new one to put on. The new title, not the Four Vloggers. Oop. Change down on him. Couldn't have asked for a better day to be out again, could we? Got lucky again here, YouTube. We've got lucky again. I'm definitely hungry. We'll have a banana when we stop. We'll have a banana. Check for bug splats. Got a few on my helmet. I cleaned the bike yesterday and then I just chucked the helmet back in its bag. And when I pulled the bag off the helmet, bloody hell. I'm surprised I could see riding on. There were that many bug splats on the visor. Farming out, tending to his flock. Gravel in the middle of the road there. Very gravelly. So, you know, these roads would suit well, they'd suit that Tenere as well, but they'd really suit an SMCR, wouldn't they? Something like that. I'd love one of that. I really would. But you're looking at 5.5, 6 grand for a good one. You know, the older one, the first generation one. I've given some thought into trying to buy some like sort of super Moto wheels for the DR. I know it's not, you know, a very powerful bike, and them Anarchy Wilds are a brilliant tyre. I've never had any problems on the road with them, but it'd be nice to you know, get some hubs, get some cheap wheels, and then get them relaced. Well, that, I mean, that's not cheap, it's expensive. There's cheaper ways of doing it. I can't remember which ones there. Is it the ZP 500? There's a Kawasaki. Suzuki, sorry, Kawasaki. It's a Suzuki. Won't be this. Is it the SP? I don't know. Answers on a postcard. I'll put it up on the screen. But there is an old Suzuki But you can use the wheels off that, but they're not a sport wheel, like a free sport, you know, sports bike looking wheel, so I don't like the looks of them. If I were going to do it, I'd want a nice sporked Super Moto wheel, a nice big disc on it. I know it won't be cheap. Be damn sight cheaper than 5-6 grand for an SMCR, which like I said I can't afford, and then the DR would have to go. But you got to look at how quick is it to change them over. If you wanted to do a bit of green laning, you'd want to change them over, wouldn't you, then, if you wanted to do some back roads like this. You'd want to be on the Super Moto tyres. A tight one this coming up. Oh, the resurface for us. Nice new surface this, isn't it? Wish it was all like this. Fly or something in my visor. We're now into the village of Sladeburn. You love to live somewhere like this. Village life, eh? Nice, relaxed, peaceful village life. Till a load of motorbikes come through on a bank holiday Monday morning. But most people just tootle through. Not that you'll get many razzing through here. You'd be a fool if you was. Most people will just tootle through here. I think I'd enjoy village life. Well, I know I would. I'd enjoy being out even in the sticks. Out there with no neighbours. I can be that type of bloke sometimes. I like my own space, definitely. Out. Letting us go. Thank you. Don't really go too much of a choice. Past these cyclists now while I have a chance. Yeah, I think Morphy asked the question on one of his vlogs recently. And my first thing was, I wouldn't mind being isolated at all. For me. But I think for the compromise, for ease of getting access to a little village shop and for the family and the kids, I think village life, that would suit me down to the ground, village life. I mean, I grew up in sort of a village where we was a bit cut off, especially then anyway, and I mean, so especially then. I mean, I was born in 78, but like, you know, lived down there till about 86, but we never had a car or anything, and not everybody had a car then, and we were down Prestley Village, so you felt a bit isolated. Well, not isolated, you just felt like you had that bit of a community and everything you needed was in the village. You didn't really venture up into town to get anything. You know, you had a butcher's and a grocer's, a little convenience store, you had a greengrocer that came round, so you had everything you needed really, newsagents. You weren't going out doing your big shopping them days, ladies and gents. What are you buying? Sorry. I definitely need that drink. We weren't anyway. Mum bringing up three lads. Couldn't have been easy on her own. But there weren't the money to go into a big shop. All the luxuries that my kids get now. Bloody spoilt rats. My fault, I bloody spoil them, so. We went out, well, the girls sat in the car because they're not interested. But me and Lucas got out in a Triumph Tiger there. Fellow Triumph rider. Good choice, sir, good choice. Yeah, me and Lucas got out while they sat in the car watching. We've got a Hyper 8.5, what's it, petrol car. It used to belong to a lad that used to race it, so it's had a lot of modifications done to it. Oh, it's fast. I might include a little clip here if I remember. Not had it running for a good few years, but it took a while. Once it were running, it were nice, it were flying. It's quick. As Lucas says, it's faster than my bike. Probably is. Yes, I don't know how much of this to film or how to do it. I've got about, as you know with the GoPros, you get about an hour per battery. I've got 4 batteries with me, so I've got 4 hours, which is about the amount of time I'll be out, but sifting through 4 hours of footage is a hell of a lot. I suppose we could just do it in stages, can't we? Do this bit down to Caton and then do Caton up to Bridge. Let's see where else we go. Not sure of the temperature at the moment, but it's perfect. I feel just perfect on the bike, not too warm. Certainly not too cold. Just right, perfect, absolutely perfect. If every day could be like this when we rode out, I'd be an happy chap. Nice river down there. We were watching Morphy's Africa Twin in the country, and he was showing, I've done that road myself with Morphy, but he's showing where they put the tents up beside that little stream, the families, and I'll sit there for there, and I thought, you know, here's a good idea that. I think I'll do that in the next couple of weeks, set the tent and go there. Some fresh air, the kids have some exercise, isolate in the tent. It's a brilliant idea. in the car, get all the stuff in the car, go for a ride out in the country, can't beat it. So for anyone who watches my channel who hasn't got a motorcycle, you can still come and enjoy these roads in a car. I do quite regular with the family. You know what I mean? I don't just selfishly keep all this to myself. I'll get in the car and take the family, let them see all, let them see it all, let them have a day out. Changed all my settings. I've been using that Pro tune on the GoPro, but been using GoPro Colour, which I've been looking into it, and when it's green like this, where it's a lot of green, it can't cope with it apparently on the GoPro Colour, so it just sort of like blends everything in as being green. Couple of GS's. Which doesn't make for good video, and I've dropped the frames per second down to 30, dropped the sharpness down a bit, and with it being a bright day, changed the exposure a little bit, so I'm hoping it all works. Watched a couple of little or different, should I say, videos on it. I've come to the conclusion that most people have it set around what I've got it set at. Well, a lot of people drop down to 24 frames per second. It's more supposed to give you a more like cinematic look, but and I'm only shooting in 1080, which is probably waste of time because they're shooting 4K, but it's just, I don't know. 4K with Pro Tune on, you get about an hour and 40 minutes on a 64 gig SD card, which is great for shorter runs, but for something like this, no good. The indicator on then. So if I'm doing shorter runs, I'll probably try to do it in 4K, see how we get on. But for longer runs like this, it'll have to be 1080p. Just hope it's all working. It's always that what's in the back of your mind when you've changed settings and not changed the microphone, but put that dead cat on. Did do a test on that and it seemed alright to be fair. But when I went out and did my Peak District ride, it was only really Woodhead and a small little start of Snake Pass that were any good. Kept getting issues with the SD card, and when I sorted that out, I must have been messing about with the camera and the microphone lead must have been in properly, so then I had no audio. So the rest of that day was ruined. The joys of vlogging. Let's see first. Once you get him on that bend, then oh, look at this. This is just stunning, absolutely stunning. We're right off the edge looking at the scenery. Just stunning. This would be a nice spot for the tent as well, wouldn't it? Little stream here. Be a lovely spot. Some campers there. Probably only going to get a few more minutes. I think I've been recording now, maybe for maybe only for about 50 minutes. Might get another 10 minutes or so. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Well, I'm glad we're getting this bit on camera. Next going to be Aki looking up so you can all see it. Wow, just wow. It just gets better and better, doesn't it? It just gets better and better. Right, better concentrate up road here, YouTube. This will be down the embankment. I do like that African twin. Sits really nice on road, doesn't it? Nice road presence. Wow. Nice twisty bit there. Well, a nice cycle ride, won't they, over there? Be fit lads to do that though, but still a stunning cycle ride. Right on the knackers. You just never know these roads existed, would you? Because you got time to just go and explore for the day. They should have a guide like Morphy. That's a plug for Morphy's Scenic Tours. And he gets his B&B. I tell you what, if you're going to get treated to roads like this and a bed and breakfast, I tell you what, you wouldn't go far wrong with that. You would not go far wrong with that. I think it'd be a brilliant idea. Because if there's any man that knows these roads like the back of his hand, and more, endless amount of roads. I mean, he's never even took us into the lakes or anything like that. Never had to do. This is stunning enough. I'll be looking back through my footage and finding this road anyway, because I think this is where I'm going to come with the missus and the kids. Find somewhere. It's like this little spot here. Beautiful. Stunningly beautiful. So lucky, aren't we? You know, all this time we've been locked down, and I've said it before on one of my vlogs, you know, that we're so lucky to be able to just come out, get your bike out, go and ride down roads like this. And then when we was locked down, we had it taken away from us, and we felt it. We realised then how lucky we were, how lucky we are. Lucky we are to have it back. And I know some people haven't. Probably some people that watch my videos up in Scotland and Wales. And I feel for you, I do, because I know what it feels like. But when you get out, you'll love it. When you do eventually get out, you'll appreciate it, appreciate what we've got. Nice bikes, nice roads, nice weather, and freedom. We're good mates to explore it all with. We're crying in a minute. Weeping in my helmet. No, but seriously though, we have not just that, family time, you know, all that. Just going, seeing my family, going, seeing my mum, going, you know, having a few beers with my father-in-law, and you know, all the girls getting together, all the family, all the kids getting together, the cousins, and you know, it's all has to stop, doesn't it? You know, we still can't do that. We just, you know, just took that for granted, that that'll always be there, it'll always be accessible to us, we'll always be able to do it. But things are getting better in the world, YouTube. Let's hope the world's a better place for it anyway, that's all I say. I've ordered another set of them levers because I weren't happy with the shorty levers, and I don't know if I'm going to change them. It's just looks really, isn't it? That's all it is. Just being a tart, I want it to look, want it to match. But I do like these levers. I wonder if you can get them, take them off and have them like anodised, or is it creosoted or something like that? Nice matte black or something. I bet you could, you know. Not Creocoat, what's it called? Cerakote, that's it, Cerakoted. You could get them powder coated, but I guess it'll come off. But Cerakote's supposed to be quite robust. I mean, you can do exhaust parts and stuff like that with Cerakote. I think you can anyway, don't quote me on that, but I know you can do like engine casings and stuff, and they get quite high temperature. Obviously not as high as an exhaust, so it's quite robust. So putting it on a set of levers, I don't see it rubbing off. More roadkill. I'm surprised I'm still recording. I've got to be getting close to the end of this battery. I know the temperature helps, doesn't it? When it's cold you don't get as much out of it when you're outside anyway. Derek's got to be in his element. I am. This is new to me, this road. These last couple of roads. Farmer on his quad and trailer. Oh, happy days. Thank you. This road looks familiar now though. Tell a lie. I don't think it is. I don't think it is familiar. God, I love this bike. You know, around there then, it's just, we're having that torque. Such a brilliant road bike. Is it the ultimate road bike? That is the question. I mean, obviously, you know, there's better road bikes, but I mean, what I'm saying is, you know, when you've got too much power and you've got all that power, say of a, you know, a sports bike, a sports bike, or even this, you know, the suspension of the RS. I mean, maybe the new R, the new Street Triple R, obviously, will be a step up from this one. But the RS with all the O-rings is supposed to be quite harsh on the road. Probably a brilliant track bike, and if that's what you do, road riding, track riding, then I suppose you can't go wrong with it. But this will handle the NC500, well, we'll see. I'll reserve my judgment until we get back from the NC500, and I will tell you if I believe that this is the ultimate road bike. But if I can comfortably I mean, I've comfortably done them roads there. You know, you can have it in 6th gear and just poodle about them roads if you want. No issues whatsoever. But if I can comfortably do the NC500 with a bit of luggage, then I am going to confess that I believe this is the ultimate road bike. For me, anyway, my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, for me it would be the ultimate road bike. I think Stevie Hornet's been up there, he has. Yep. We're stopping. No, I don't think so, no. I think he was just looking.
What?
I think he was just having a look, weren't he? I don't know, what's he doing? You got a wasp on you?
What?
On your cheek? Or a bee? Well, a bee anyway. Hang on. Only a look.
5 mile back that. About 3 already.
Hang on.
I'm going to have a minute out in here, but my side stand, we won't even go down.
Alright.
I'll be over. So far down.
We'll crack on and find somewhere.
Get up that viewing platform, but we'll go to the
Alright. I think he wanted to stop there and have a look at that platform, but, well, have a walk up and have a view off that platform. Can't see the coast. Ah, it's beautiful. He had a bee on his cheek there. I think it was only like what do they call it? A little hover bee or something. In Ainsworth. Stunning that. See there. See the coast there, Morecambe. Yeah, Stevie Hornet's been up there on that bit of a viewing platform. I've definitely seen one of his videos where he's been up there. And now I know where it is. Or I will do when I watch the footage back. Yeah, I do like that Africa twin. Oh, I'll be on camera now. Be on Morphy's rear camera. Oh, it's pointing at. Absolutely stunning. Quernmore. We're entering Quernmore. Like geese, I think he was pointing out there. Well, I definitely think we're getting very close to the end of this battery life. Ooh, bit bumpy there. Right up. Morphy will be off. But he'd be after him then. Here we go. Here we go, he's off. He can't resist, can he? Curtain 2 miles. Is out behind us again. Bug splat. I've not got any on lens. Look for an opportunity to get past. Might not come. Vicky was thought I was going to pull in then, that's past. And here we are coming into Caton. All out. Well, I can't believe I'm still recording. Oh, the little red light says I am. Stretch your legs a bit. Oh, quiet. Must be heading back that way then when we get going.
I've been loving everything you are. Your eyes alone.
And there we are. at Curtin.
I could stand you all night, just drinking in your sunlight. Give me love tonight. You put all the stars in my eyes. Give me love tonight. You tell me I light up the whole sky. Give me love tonight. You put
Who knows,
all
doesn't
the
he?
stars in
That's his
my
spot.
eyes. Give me love tonight. You tell me I light up the whole sky.